Game over for China. SpaceX will not deliver the Starlink service to this country. SpaceX, one of the leading space exploration agencies, has decided not to bring their famous Starlink service to China, which will have a massive impact on their economy and the general population. SpaceX is having quite a number of difficulties due to the Chinese government and their strict rules and regulations regarding the internet provision, resulting in SpaceX having decided not to deliver internet to China via Starlink for now. The internet that we use daily comes from fiber optic cables which are laid throughout the ocean floor, which usually have a high maintenance cost as there are a lot of factors that damage the cables at the bottom of the ocean. Besides that, there are also manufacturing costs and insulation material costs that makes undersea cables quite difficult to manufacture and maintain. Even after that, at some points we get low signals or interference due to heavy traffic. To avoid all the problems created by fiber optic cables though, SpaceX brought a revolutionary idea of providing internet connection throughout the globe via multiple linked satellites. These obviously will make undersea fiber optic cables obsolete. Currently, SpaceX has over 1,500 satellites revolving around the Earth, providing internet connection to selected regions, as these systems are still in their experimental stage. But Google has announced giving cloud support to the Starlink system, which will make Starlink data acquisition much easier, so the number of satellites is bound to increase in the near future. Experts claim that to cover the entire globe, SpaceX has planned to launch over 12,000 satellites, each one synchronized with the others. With its current satellite number and efficiency, SpaceX has promised its users in the United States internet with a speed of 50 to 150 megabits per second, which is still a bit slower than other countries' average, but with greater numbers of satellites in orbit, they will be able to provide faster internet by taking advantage of synchronization between the satellites. As of November 2021, SpaceX has claimed that they've received applications from over 500,000 users. The installation cost for the antenna is about $500 and monthly charges are up to $100. In addition, the Starlink system has faced heavy criticism from European countries, saying that the Starlink satellites are crowding up the orbit and putting all the other satellites at risk of collision. Few astronomers are concerned about the increasing number of satellites on Earth's orbit, which will eventually make ground observation difficult. But SpaceX has assured that the reflectiveness of the satellites will be as minimal as possible, and the size of the satellites that are due launching in the next few months will be significantly smaller. China, on the other hand, is working on their 6G networks, which as they claim is an extension of their 5G network that they're providing. The new 6G technology will make a great impact on the Chinese economy and their vehicle manufacturing process. As of now, both China and SpaceX are racing to provide satellite internet. It's claimed by the experts that whoever reaches and installs the internet connection successfully first could be the potential world power as of the year 2040, as it's estimated that internet consumption is going to triple itself from now. China has claimed that they're able to provide the internet with a speed of 1 terabits per second, which is significantly higher than Starlink. But as the satellites of China are going to be in the upper Earth orbit, the speed of the internet will be slower compared to the Starlink satellites revolving in lower Earth orbit. One advantage China has is that it's a single-party rule, so there is almost no opposition to the decisions of the government, and due to the heavy restrictions of the Chinese government there. All the Tesla electric vehicles which are manufactured and sold in China are made in the Tesla China Shanghai factory under the strict guidelines of the Chinese government. All the data which is stored in the mainframe of the Tesla electric vehicles Tesla Model 3 and Model Y are controlled and regulated by Chinese telecommunication services and the government. And besides that, Tesla has a plan to use Starlink in their charging station and cars to provide faster internet and revolutionize the driving mechanism. The required internet speed to make that happen already exists in China due to their strong network bandwidth provided by local networks such as China Telecom, China Unicom, and China Mobile. China has planned to launch over 10,000 satellites to provide the 6G internet, and just like Starlink, China will also face heavy criticism of all the countries and the global astronomical observers. But considering the single-rule Chinese government as they have one party, the support from the authorities is consistent irrespective of the decisions. China's concern for data. With heavy internet usage, there's always a risk of data leakage and the provider stealing your data. The Chinese government is concerned that the data of their citizens, which will be shared with the Starlink network, could be used against them for extortion, espionage, economic advantage, or other intelligent operation. In China, the government can always force a law that will make their citizens cooperate with the Chinese intelligence without asking any questions. But in the United States, the intelligence organizations, in order to gather information from SpaceX, will have to go through the court procedures. So in short, due to the strict and enforced guidelines of the Chinese government, SpaceX, as of now, has decided not to deliver the Starlink network for China. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit that like button, and subscribe to this channel if you've not yet already done so. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.